Tuesday after Election Day, and it's time to get back into pop-off politics with KPRC2 investigative reporter Mario Diaz. Mario, what do we have planned today, sir?
It's been a while, by the way.
It's been a minute.
So
How
first
long
off,
has it
great
been?
to see you. I'm Mario.
Nice to see you. I'm Zach Lashway. Welcome.
Thank you so much. We haven't been together in a while because we had the Goings trial.
Yes.
The bench, and obviously, which was huge. We saw each other during the trial, but we didn't get to tackle this, which is what Houstonians want to know.
Yes.
It's about
especially now, in light of election, they want to see what's changing, if anything.
Yeah, and we want to remind our viewers why we do this segment. It's important to really break this down, okay? Because it's exactly what we do every week. We break down the agenda that's going before the Houston City Council. It's very simple. We do this to look out for Houstonians, our viewers, because, hey, this is your money spent by City Hall. It matters to you, it matters to me, it matters to everybody.
Lawmakers you elected,
right?
You put into these offices.
Exactly. And those tax dollars ultimately help fund the operations of the entire city. And on Wednesday mornings at City Hall, what happens is that the council members, along with the mayor, sit around the horseshoe, and they spend millions on items that are supposed to benefit Houstonians. And for the most part, they do. And on Tuesday, they meet for what is called public session, which is the pop-off that we obviously refer to as pop-off politics. That's where we get our name from. So that's what's happening. So this week, Zach, there you go. This week, we're looking at 50 agenda items.
50?
Okay?
Wow.
With 20% of them, 10 focusing on an area that we've talked about a lot here.
Public Works.
Exactly. With three biggies right at the top. We're going to start off here with number 4, recommendation from Chief Operating Officer, Houston Public Works for approval of final contract amount of about $11.3 million and acceptance of work on contract with SIR Construction Partners, LLC for Shepherd and Durham paving and drainage project. This also includes Washington, that whole area, to Dickerson. It's it's 4.40% over the revised contract amount. Now, if you're wondering what this consists of, well, let me go right to the city for that. The proposed project improvements include concrete roadways on Shepherd and Durham with a dedicated on-street bike path. There you go.
Yes.
Curbs, ramps, underground storm sewer system, new inlets, sidewalks, streetlights, traffic signals, traffic control, water and sanitary utilities. Bottom line, you hear that laundry list of fixes, and this is about enhancing infrastructure at about $11.3 million.
Well, so there you go. And if you're familiar with this area, you know these two streets are extremely busy.
Yeah,
very congested.
Yeah, they need improvements.
Yeah.
We've seen this. It's like you got the money, we got to fix it. I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, because we need to fix that, we need to fix that, we need to fix that, we need to fix that.
Yeah.
That's what that one comes down to. I want to take you to agenda item number 5 now. Recommendation from the Chief Operating Officer, Houston Public Works, for approval, okay, a final contract amount of $19 million and acceptance of work on contract with Industrial Texas Corp for Southeast Water Purification Plant, which is SCWPP, that's the abbreviation for it. Treatment modules, rehabilitation, transfer pump station improvements, and electrical substation upgrades at 0.06% over the revised contract amount. Okay, and here's what this really comes down to as in terms of making the city's operations over at the plant to be more compliant. Right? They want to make sure that this operation is more compliant with TCEQ, and that's what they're trying to do here. Now, the question is, why these two items? I'm going to do a little bit of a spin move here. Why these two items, okay? Because they're over $31 million that we're talking about here. That's the combined that we're looking at, these two. We talked about several
here.
That's
a lot of money.
It is. And the combined cost of the two agenda items are without a doubt the highest out of the 10 that we're seeing involving Public Works this week. But it goes back to what we've been seeing within the city of Houston, Zach. And that is the fact that the city and the Public Works Department is seeing a tremendous amount of funding to improve the city's infrastructure, which is something that goes way before John Whitmire, way before Sylvester Turner, way before Nice Parker. They've been talking about this for decades.
It's needed,
Yeah, it is. And so we're seeing the $10 of millions go in that direction. But remember, last year we saw tens of millions of dollars being spent on emergency EPOs.
Yes.
We highlighted that very early on with Pop-Off Politics. And then, of course, Amy Davis has done a remarkable job of reporting on those, as well as exposing other aspects with her series on Drain. But, you know, not all of the money being spent could be properly explained back then. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
And what resulted?
Yeah.
We had a few indictments.
Yes.
And now we know exactly why with regards to those contracts. But this is what's happening this week. 31 million, the biggest number, but 10% of the council is going to, or excuse me, 10 items, 20% is going to the to Public Works.
Certainly a lot to follow. We know you will be there. You'll be back next week for Pop-Off Politics.
I will.
We're going to get this back going.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
That's the dance.
That's the dance.
That's the dance.
Every
Okay.
Tuesday, a dance we do every Tuesday morning right here on the 8 o'clock
Thanksgiving week
show.
will be off, though.
Thanking week we will be off. That is good to know.
All right.
Mark that on